While on the job, a construction worker suddenly discovered several bags of cash hidden inside a building under renovation. Just as he reached out, curious to count the bills, a co-worker reminded him that it was time to clock out. Determined to keep the stash a secret, he quickly closed the cabinet door, planning to sneak back later and retrieve the money. However, as all the workers were leaving, the foreman warned them not to re-enter the building since it was scheduled for demolition in an hour. But Mark wasn't about to let go of such a chance to get rich. After the security patrol finished its round, he ignored the risk, climbed over the fence, and made his way back into the building. Rushing to the cabinet, he pulled out 3 duffel bags and eagerly unzipped one. Inside were bundles of cash, all in US dollars. Each bundle was around $200,000, and he estimated the total to be around $6 million across the bags. Envisioning a future free from hard labor, he punched the air in excitement, imagining all the ways he could spend his fortune. But before he could make any solid plans, he suddenly heard loud banging from the next room. Clearly, someone else was after the cash, too. Mark quickly packed up the money, slipped out while the stranger searched the adjoining room, and began heading downstairs. Just as he thought he was home free, he ran into a gang racing up the stairs toward him. Forced to retreat, he scrambled back up, but in his haste, he accidentally kicked a light fixture, making a noise that immediately gave away his location. Thinking fast, Mark hid the money, hoping to stay unnoticed. As he prepared to slip out of the room, he almost ran into one of the armed gang members. The gangster moved slowly into the room, scanning every corner, but Mark had managed to hide behind a curtain. Holding his breath, he stayed perfectly still. Just then, he noticed the man from earlier, also hiding behind a curtain a level above him. Neither dared to make a sound. At that moment, a voice crackled over the gang member's radio, calling him to meet downstairs. Mark peeked out and saw the gang dragging one of his co-workers, now their hostage, down the hall. The leader believed his co-worker knew who had taken the cash, and the sounds of his co-worker's cries echoed through the building. As Mark slowly leaned out for a better look, he was met with a terrifying sight he hadn't expected.